How's it going, everybody? RazingHel here, and welcome back to our playthrough of Fall from Heaven 2, the high fantasy mod for Civilization 4. Currently, we are playing the Momus. It's the second scenario, I believe, in this campaign. It focuses on Falmar. He's a swashbuckling sort of pirateer, and he gets himself into all sorts of inadvertent difficulties, I guess you could say. At the moment, we're at war with just about every other civilization on this map, and I guess I'm just waiting for an opportunity here, basically, because we need some more units. We still have Razir. I have a whole bunch of diseased corpse here. Hopefully we can take the city of Presper this episode and actually start making some progress, and because up until this point we've just sort of been slowly building without advancing on that much. But I hope to go ahead and acquire at least one more city during this playthrough. Oh, that's quite a little stack there, but I think we know exactly what to do. Let's burn them all. It did some damage. It's not very significant, but I think if they attack me, I certainly have the odds on my side. And we do have a good few units inside that city. Okay, I'm going to be promoting these zombie corpse, or these diseased corpses for city attack, I think. Because I get 25%, and that's against all units. Like, I could promote for general strength, but that would only be 20%. 20% or 10%? I think it's 20%. And this basically gives me an extra 30% attack bonus on every single unit that or every single zombie diseased corpse. Looks like we're going to be spreading Ashen Vale into my most recent city. Excellent. My workers here are a little bit injured from that firestorm. I'm going to give them an opportunity to heal, even though I'm not sure that would ever be necessary. I'm pretty sure you can't absolutely kill them with ritualists. Let's do another diseased corpse and continue on. Oh, I have a great prophet here. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure we don't own the holy city for my religion. What was the alternative here? It was guaranteed to be a great prophet, I guess, yeah. I think we could save him, and then I could later, once I acquire that city from the Infernal... Oh, these are the Infernal? Duke Salus is the Infernal. I didn't know that. That would explain why he's so powerful. If we take a look here at this, and we, oops, that's culture. Here we go, power. Duke Salus is at the very top. Like, he is far more powerful than every other given civilization by a large factor. So that guy is definitely somebody to watch out for, but if we successfully conquer cities, then we can build a holy site there. The downside to this is by that time, we might actually have another great prophet. It's 60 turns for another great person. What are the odds that in the interim, we get another great prophet? Probably pretty good. Maybe I should start a golden age instead with that guy. We have two diseased corpses here. Now, I think we should advance on the city. You have the... Oh. I can remove the plague promotion. That should make my diseased corpses stronger. Yeah, that's something we're going to have to be doing on a fairly regular basis. So that way our diseased corpses aren't dealing with the penalty from that, well, their inherent penalty, basically. It's nice we can remove that. Okay, unit upgraded to bronze weapons. There's a swordsman over there. That's why this trireme woke up, so I'm just putting it to sleep, because obviously it doesn't even matter. There's nothing that can get me in this water anyway. Oh look, he retreated with his huge army of axemen. I'm just going to promote that that diseased corpse for melee. The diseased corpses are really interesting in this game because they're significantly stronger than swordsmen, and yet their barrier to entry is lower. I don't have to build a special building to produce one. We could also... nah, let's just do Golden Age. I was gonna say we could do something with research, but... I wish you could choose research in Civilization 4. when you're teching with great people for research, you should be able to choose it. It just doesn't make sense that the game chooses it for you. I don't think that's realistic. I think you should just apply to whatever research you're currently working on. But I suppose that, I mean, there are upsides and downsides to that, but we're doing more diseased corpses. We're getting a hearty boost to their production because of our civics and the fact that we have a lot of food available to both of those cities. Perpentak once again converts to octopus overlords, which is an on and off thing with that guy. But we're going to be reducing defenses and healing units here, and maybe even dealing a little bit of collateral damage. It would have been nice to have Razir at this point. He could lead the charge, but he is currently stuck in enemy territory. And I'm going to wait until this war is over to try to pull him out of there, because it's just too dangerous. There are too many large stacks of units in that general vicinity, and they will attack and completely destroy Razir the Fallen. And it's not a hero I want to lose quite yet. I think there's a lot of potential for him if I can keep him around. So what are the odds with the unit like this diseased corpse with the City Raider promotion? 12.1. Yeah, that's why we need quite a few diseased corpses. I'm going to overwhelm them with numbers as opposed to strength. I'm usually a strength kind of guy, but sometimes you have to face the music and play the hand you're dealt, basically. So we're going to do more diseased corpses. Your archer has killed an infernal hellhound. Really? Yeah, it looks like the stack is back and on the attack. But we do have our ritualists here. You can do some nice damage there. Let's promote versus melee units here with the diseased corpse. Because, oh, this disease, yeah, okay, so let's take a look at what disease does, right? It reduces your strength by 30%, and it heals minus 10% damage per turn, but it will pass this diseased promotion on to enemies in combat, which by and large is pretty useless, because it just makes those enemies weaker, but at the same time they can heal it as well. And Duke Salos has the same religion as I do, so it's certainly possible that he'll have ritualists available to do the healing like I have. I'm gonna want to get a few more. Oh, that Morai actually doesn't take collateral damage. I wonder why that is. He must have a special promotion, because a lot of, like, this scenario is about mutated promotions, so a whole bunch of units have the mutated promotion, and that must be one of them. And that unit must have some sort of mutation that prevents him from being damaged by those kind of units, by like magic damage. So that's a little bit unusual, but I can understand where it comes from. So the Black Wind, should we do defense or offense? Let's do offense. I think we can outrun pretty much anything we might be defending against. We've constructed a training yard. Yeah, probably not the best idea. Let's do Temple of the Veil. We're gonna embrace this religion that we have going on here in all of our cities that are converted to it. The Aquae Seleucus has been built in a faraway land. Do I care what that is? Probably not. I just realized I can't do bombarding here without damaging my own units. So instead, what I'm going to do is send the ritualist over here to heal the diseased corpse. That way I won't have to do that next turn. And the rest of them are just going to skip a turn. Oh, diseased corpse in one turn. That's nice. Really cranking out these units now. So let's get diseased corpse in there. Let's do the fire damage bombardment first, and then we'll move our newly built diseased corpse. And this one I think I'm actually going to promote for standard attack as opposed to city attack. That way we do have a little bit of unit diversity there, so that way I can approach different situations optimally. I don't want them all to be city attack units. And Oh, this ritualist has another promotion. I guess we're going to do strength and healing. Oh, strength as a promotion, and then heal that diseased corpse that I built. How many more turns? We have another 13 turns before the Pact of Nilhorn is completed. Well, that's... I guess we'll have to use catapults until that time. Herodotus has completed a great work, most cultured civilizations of the world. And of course, I am the pathetic. I'm number 6 on the list. Which is better than I expected. So the question is, how many units are there here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 10. I don't have... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I won a lot, I might be able to do it. But I think we're going to be bringing in this one more diseased corpse here. Heal it. Do some fire damage, bombard the defenses down, and then next turn we'll launch the attack. I'll probably throw some catapults into the mix there for starters. And of course on this side we are promoting our diseased corpses for combat versus melee. We are out of gold though for the moment, which means I want to take a look into some other stuff. How would this city look with a library? Oh, we are actually making a good amount of science in that city, so a library makes sense. That kind of infrastructure investment. I'm stumbling over myself worse than usual. Perpentox Golden Age has ended, and somebody has a great profit. So apparently this ritualist can actually get like hero promotions, which is pretty funny. Heroic Strength 2. I guess we're gonna go with that then for attacking, because I do use these units sometimes for the attack. Let's do the maximum amount of damage with those. And then I'm going to try to throw, I think, a catapult at this city. It has 80% chance of retreating from combat. Ooh, more, I still did not take any damage. That's really interesting. I wonder what's up with that. Is that a bug? Because apparently that unit cannot take any sort of collateral damage or damage from catapults when directly attacked. Very unusual. Let's see if we can do some more damage this way. 12%, 71% chance with that one. 93% chance with that one. 96% chance. 97. We have one more diseased corpse here. Also 97% chance. And we have 3 more eyes left. So I hope we can take these out. That one's down. That one's down. And we're down to just one left. So what we can do here, do we want to keep this city? I think we would. I don't see any downside to that. So we probably don't want him to capture it back, which is my concern here. If I just send one, I'd have 2 units to defend it. But then again, these are, do we want another city? I don't think it's a bad place for a city. It's relatively easy to defend compared to having it, let's say, here. I think we'll keep the city, but future cities I'm more open to raising. Actually, I don't think we have much of anything to worry about from the units that he has left. 88%. Yes, let's keep the city. And I'm going to move a couple of these other units into it. We should have another swordsman. There we go. And, oh, we actually have some indentured workers here. I think... Okay, we should build a mine over here. And then this lighthouse is going to go as well. Probably a cottage. There's really no reason to have a lighthouse there. Let's see, another diseased corpse. This one's probably going to be staying in the city. And the next... I guess it does need to stay in the city if... If we have a city here, that's sort of on the frontier now, right? But I think we're going to be building a ritualist next in my capital. What should I build in this one? Probably a monument for the culture. It's interesting, oh, yeah, I was going to say my income went up by 2 gold per turn after capturing that city, but that's because my units are now inside my cultural borders. You can tell the turns are taking a long time because there are a ton of units over here. The more units on the map, the longer it takes the AI to complete a turn. It's still a lot faster in Civilization 4, though, than Civilization 5 and Civilization 6, which is one of the mainstays of older video games. Like, you could load Civilization 3 in, like, 2 seconds, and then you look at Civilization 6, and it takes, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds to load up a game. The transition from 2D to 3D was accompanied by an increase in load times that has not diminished over the years in my experience, which is interesting because like the technology has gotten better. Like we have solid state drives now, we can load games off of it, and it still really doesn't do much to increase or decrease those load times. I don't know the technical reasons behind it. It's simply an observation from a consumer standpoint. I am kind of ready for this war to be over with, though. What is Duke Salos doing? He's just standing there threatening me. Maybe we should send this ritualist over to my other city that I'm working on a library in at the moment. Okay, I think we are ready to press on and eliminate the Calibum. That's what we'll use. Oh, is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. This is the recently built diseased corpse. Wow, what should I promote this unit for? Choices, choices, choices. 10% chance of converting a defeated living unit. Let's try that once. It sounds interesting. Try that as a promotion. I think we're going to take all the diseased corpses on the march, and we'll leave the swordsmen here to defend the city. Along, well, wait a second. This catapult is severely injured. 5 turns. I think we'll just bring the other one along instead. But then again, this one can do bombarding. Okay, we're going to bring both. And now we're losing 2 gold per turn. Now that we've ventured outside our own borders, because maintenance costs are a thing. Yeah, I wonder when we will be able to claim this copper back. I do kind of want it back. From Duke Salos of the Infernal. Probably another ritualist at this point. Not sure how that will go. But we don't have as many as I think we need. A fire has destroyed the forge in the Infernal City of something or other. Sounds like good news to me. Okay, road. Yeah, we're kind of running out of things to build around here, I think. With workers. We can't improve the tile with the smoke on it, because it has smoke on it. There's stuff over here, I suppose, around my capital. That I'll build. Constructed a library. What would be something useful that we could do against Duke Salos? Should we try to take that city? Can we actually work 2 fronts at the same time? These are the questions that need answering. So we're working 2 sea tiles at the moment. If we build a lighthouse, it'll give us an additional 2 food per turn. Out of the essential buildings, what is there left to build? We have library, granary, as well as smokehouse is also essential. We also have the courthouse. Yeah, we built most of the essential buildings. I probably should build the walls now that I think about it. This city is definitely on the border, and I think walls would probably be a good idea to defend against Duke Salos, or at least increase my chances of survival there. What have we got here? Sounds like a bombardment to me. He's got a few units in there, but I think he's mostly out of the running at this point. Those are his only 2 cities, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, you can tell. The butcher, Mohan, the butcher dude. You can see his power dropped quite significantly. So, we'll probably be taking him out shortly. And I'll score a big win. The first civilization of this playthrough that we've removed. The Temple of the Veil. Probably a courthouse as we expand our empire. That's advisable. Have we built all those harbors? Oh, that's right. We were going to do another city over here. I don't think we're going to do another city over there. Falmar's golden age has ended, and now I'm losing 20 gold a turn. Ouch. Really, 20 gold. Are we sure about this? Most of it is unit cost. Wow, I need to stop building units. This is no joke. What civics do I have? Do I have something that decreases? I could move to, what? 25? I should move to military state, plus 8 free units. This is a no-brainer. What else could I change at the same time? Why did I even want this civic? Because I never use it. Like, the 25% chance to create a unit from combat is not that valuable. Whereas, yeah, like, I don't even have any quarries. I should definitely go to military state. And I can also change another civic, but nothing else really looks any... Wait, God King. Maybe we should switch to something like city-states? Because God King is just increasing our costs here. Where city-states would... But we'd also have more war weariness, which might be a problem in this game because we're fighting people a lot of the time. I think we're just going to do this one. Upkeep, 19 gold per turn. Are you kidding me? How can civic upkeep be so outrageous? And we have another ritualist here. We have another ritualist. A mutated one at that, and apparently it's capable of heroic promotions once again. Allows unit to cast divine spells. I'm not sure if I can use that. So I think I'm sending this... Oh wait, we already have a ritualist going over there to my Duke Salos border city. Excellent. Let's bombard this city's defenses down. And hit them for what they're good for. Yeah, they're fully damaged. City attack 3. Let's see what we can get off of this. Ooh, what's this? Heals 10% after combat. Nah, that's not that useful. I'm gonna go for combat 3. City attack 3 there. City attack 3 there. Combat 3 there. And that's pretty much it. I should have healed these units before pressing on here, because a lot of them are damaged. This one isn't, so we'll use that one next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna have to take out 5 more units. 93%. Not the hottest odds. Hey, look! Right there comes one of the units running over here to get killed. No, not really. He's running over here to defend the city. Those graphical glitches or whatever are really interesting. What causes them? 2 more units. Let's finish this. Let's finish what we started here. This is not true battle. I cannot savor wars declared and then canceled on a whim. So he knops out of any responsibility for that. Burn it. Some of your units have gone to serve the infernals in the afterlife. Well, well, well. Looks like I'm helping my enemies. Finish that ritualist. Wait, why is this city not growing? Oh, our civilization's in anarchy. Yeah, maybe I should do a courthouse here. Because we have so many cities now. Okay, so that's 1 opponent down. How many do we have left? 2, 4, 6. It's about 7 left. Wow. This could take a while. We'll see. We will see. I wonder if any of my units would get attacked here. Nope. So you have a couple more... Well, we have a lot more workers. Which, of course, I don't need. How much is our units costing us? Still 15. It's a little bit lower, but that's still... pretty outrageous. It's costing me a lot of gold. I'm going to reduce that down to 50%. So now we're only losing 9 gold per turn. I should probably just press delete to delete these units. That would be faster. And now we're down to 3 per turn. Okay. Deleting those units did a lot of good for us. So... Duke Salos. What are the odds that I can take this city? He's not defending it very well at the moment. But I don't have any... Oh, I don't need catapults, really. Maybe I should do that. We have 3 units here. I think I'd like to have at least a couple more diseased corpses before I do that. So we should have, I think, 3 of those units on both sides. Right? 3 ritualists? No, we only have 2 ritualists over here. The 3rd one is on his way, though. Okay, that sounds good. I think we're going to send these units back to my borders to heal. Why did it stop moving? Apparently one of my rich lists has some funny kind of promotion. Okay, well, we'll skip for now. Hopefully the tides of war change. It's no fun if only some play. I know a better way. If everyone tries to make sure everyone dies, we'll have a more interesting day. So I think everybody's at war with everyone now. Yeah. Which helps me, obviously. Well, except for Perpentak, because he's Perpentak. And he doesn't fight anybody, and nobody fights him. So that's a thing. Yeah, that one ritualist is really holding me back. Apparently it can't use roads, which is annoying. Constructed a monument. I do miss my vampires. They increased the speed of my army quite significantly, and it was appreciated. We're gonna do courthouses. We're not losing that much to maintenance. Let's hear it. Sound off. Excellent. Yeah, what should we... Ooh, this city's unhappy. Is it because of the war weariness? Because we're fighting with our brothers and sisters of the faith? It's kind of like war weariness, isn't it? Okay, this guy is going to be attacking me. I'm tempted to just stay here on top of the hill. And do some good old-fashioned damage. And maybe some healing. We do need to heal. Those are a lot of swordsmen that are coming for us. Let's see here. 3 turns to heal. At least I'll get a little bit of extra health in there, hopefully. We'll see. He's continuing to advance towards this city. Huh. I can get all but one ritualist in here, I think. Because one ritualist is really dumb about this whole thing. Is it this one? No, it's this one here. Maybe not. Oh, wait, can we get all of our ritualists in there in one turn now? You might be able to get everything in here in one turn. Okay, excellent. And I can do a little bit more damage to them. Okay. They're at their max damage state right now. Any good odds here? No. Not with the units that have movement available. Well, maybe this one would. 96.1. Guess that's a win. Constructed a courthouse. Yeah, we need something for happiness in this city. Carnival is an easy source of happiness. And I constructed the walls in this city. Oh, that forest finally finished burning down. Yep, that's a downside. There should be like a palisade as well that I can build. Or did I already complete that? Nope, here it is. Palisade in 2 turns. Increase our defense a little bit more, because right now we're at 65? Yeah, 65% defense bonus. As opposed to like 8% here. Not good, not good. Let's see if he attacks. Apparently not, but he did found another city, which we'll have to destroy. Perpentak converts to octopus overlords. How many times is he going to lose his religion and convert back to it? I wish he'd make up his mind. Okay, these units are all as damaged as they can be. They're damaged goods at this point. Let's see what the odds are. 97. Anything else that we got here? 97. So this is why you don't promote everything for a city attack. Because otherwise, when you're in situations like this, your army is completely useless. 95. Okay, I think we're going to stop there. What did it say there? It said something. Your diseased corpse. Your ritualist has destroyed a swordsman. Okay, it looked like there was something special that had happened. But nothing special had happened. It's still 96% odds. Like, that's not bad. Anything over 90, I'm usually pretty good with. So there we go. He's down to 3 units. How about our swordsmen? They have 94%. That one does anyway. And this one has 77. I mean, we could try risking the 94% one, I suppose. What about this 71% there? This one is... Oh, healing in 1 turn. Okay. We're going to heal everything and tell the rest of these units to fortify here. There's a lot of... That was a string of victories. Very nice. Okay, looks like he's going back to defend his other city now. So I think we're gonna promote for some melee units here. Seems to be the favorite army composition. I don't see many mounted units. So the majority of... Or the main force of armies that are going to be attacking us seem to be melee. A lot of promotions coming up here. Giving them relevant promotions. The ones with the city attack going on, they've already completed all 3, so we're moving on from there to just plain old combat promotions at this point. And everyone will be healed within the turn, so then we can go on the offensive immediately after. I constructed that palisade up to 75% defense bonus, but I said I wanted one more... Did I say I wanted another diseased corpse? I'm not sure. The city is starving, though. Why? Because we have too much unhealthiness. I think what we should just do is build the lighthouse. So that way we have more food coming in from the water tiles. I think he pillaged the plant. Oh, he didn't pillage my plantation. That surprises me. Interesting. This forest here is now on fire as well. This never mind. I'm not going to say that. Why? It says there are enemies being spotted. Maybe I should double check here. Enemy military. No, that shouldn't. It's about what I expected to see. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay. So get the ritualists here. And then the catapults. Well, even though we don't really need the catapults here. And we could probably safely chop down this forest, because otherwise it's just going to turn into a burnt forest. I'm not sure if we can chop burnt forests. I never gave it much thought before. Let's try that once. I wonder if we get much less wood from chopping one. Finish the monument. I think we have... Wait, we don't have walls? The city looks like it has walls. It must be a palisade. Let's build the walls, since this is on our border here. Okay. A plantation has been destroyed. Funny I mentioned that plantation, isn't it? 1 turn later, it gets destroyed by a swordsman at that, with 3 movement points. Well, we can't let this stand, can we? The plantation was actually quite useful. It provided me with happiness. So he knew where to hit me where it hurt. Oh yeah, we can chop the forest down. It doesn't say it gives us any additional wood, though. This says it gives us 20 wood. Yeah, I think if you let the forest burn down, there are no upsides to it, basically. Okay, let's hit that swordsman where it hurts. 2.4 damage. He pillaged the road, of course, which means I won't be able to move there and back again. Unless I use a ritualist. Some of these ritualists have 2 movement points, but apparently not any of the ones I have in here. I should probably build a mounted unit or 2. Well, this ritualist has a lot of promotions waiting. I guess we're just going to use one of those. How much damage? 6.2. I think I'm going to put a couple of these other diseased corpses out there to defend it. Make it a little bit less attractive of a target. Okay. Yeah, so if your forests start on fire, just chop them down. It's better than letting them burn. The city is still unhappy. Obviously, we lost the, what was it, silk over there? Market +1. Okay, that's not going to help me. Not with the happiness, anyway. Pagan temple +1 from incense. +1 from fur. Not a whole lot of stuff here that can increase my happiness, if anything. Wow. I think we're doing a diseased corpse there instead. And we weren't attacked. Nice. Yeah, let's get rid of this city here. These civilizations are desperate to settle any land they can lay their paws on. And that raises that city. Oh, look at that wonderful army he had parked just around the corner. Let's see here. I have one unit that can still bombard with fire, but it will mean I'll have to sacrifice one of my diseased corpses to take damage to do it. But I want to hit him with some fire first, because I'll weaken the entire stack. Yeah, this guy has a lot of units. What's his relative power? I mean, he's lower. He's one of the lowest civilizations. We'll probably take him out next if we can. He's on a hill. I'd like to hit him with one more blast of fire before actually attacking here, because we didn't hit him for the max. Let's finish chopping that forest down. See what happens here. Will we be attacked? Apparently not. No, he's just standing there. Okay. Great. This gives me an opportunity to finish what I started here. There we go. Max damage. Let's see. 99.9% odds. It doesn't get much better. You have a hunter or a swordsman. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Hunters are not going to be melee units. So that would be a unit that they could bring against me that I don't have much to defend with. Or counter. Counter, I should say. I'm not defending, obviously. I am countering, though. A hunter has withdrawn from combat, you coward. You just wasted one of my unit's attacks by being a coward when in combat. What do we have left? One swordsman. 99.9. I guess we're doing that then. And we have another ritualist that we can attack this hunter again with. And this time we were successful. Okay. Lovely. Sleep. And sleep. Yeah, this is the diseased corpse that we bombarded the other turn. It's only going to take 2 turns to heal, and that's because a lot of our ritualists here have advanced medic promotions. So that was one way I think we lucked out in terms of this army composition. Thalmor has completed the Pact of Nilhorn. Yay! And I now have giants available. Oh, this time we caught it when Perpentak converted to a different religion. This time Fellowship of Leaves. Okay, declare nationality, and you're going to use these giants over on Duke Salus? I don't know. That's a good question. That's the nearest place we need something to bombard with. I should send this worker over here to improve the tile and then rebuild my silk plantation. I think I'm just going to build a regular cottage on the tile where the forest used to be. We do have another diseased corpse here. I'm going to promote it for City Raider, and we're sending it over here to the Duke Salus side of the map. Okay, let's get all these guys together. We have got more promotions available. Quite nice. Especially our city attacking units. There we go. I think we're going to heal a little bit there before pressing on. I wish I could have done something about the unhappiness here, but maybe we'll do something like build a national epic instead. Bone Palace. Units in the city 50% resistant to magic. That might be useful for us, but it does take a long time to build. The thing is, at the moment, I'm not losing many units, so it doesn't do me a lot of favors to... Let's build a courthouse here. I construct a courthouse here. Probably a carnival. That city's unhappy. It doesn't do me a lot of favors to actually continue building units because I have to pay a pretty steep cost for them. The price is and continues to go up. The price is high and continues to go up. This would be irrigated if I built a farm here. That might be necessary. Barbarian state has been spotted. And apparently we have another promotion here. Some unit. It should indicate on the little icon here for the units, which units are available for promotion. That would save me some time for sure. Let's try continuing to heal. Duke Salus brought a galley over, apparently. My trireme is stronger. And that's the last word on the subject. Wow, I'm ready to not be at war with all of these civilizations for a small window of opportunity to bring Razier back. Wow, we ran out of the obvious promotions. Now the big question is, what can we promote from here that would be most useful? Can use enemy roads. I think we're going to have to go with command, though. It presents some interesting opportunities and potentially a get out of jail free card if we can just shoot our way through his, or through the couple of those civilizations' territory without getting waylaid. I might have to do that if the war situation doesn't change significantly. If it's just from now on pretty much war against either me or against everyone. It's a concern. Okay, I'm bringing out these units to protect everything, including my ritualists. So there we go. Guess we're starting by building a road. Finish that one turn, excellent. And Razier's gonna stay up here for now. Let's see if he attacks me. Or does he stay put in his city? Looks like he's staying put. So let's work on this plantation again. Were we able to claim anything interesting? No. I was thinking by taking the city, we could have claimed like some good resources. There's incense, but I already have 3 of those. Ooh, I have incense. I should build a pagan temple that will give me, or give my cities happiness. Incense is just such a rare thing for me to own that I didn't consider that I might have any incense resources, which is a little bit unfortunate. Okay. Advancing on this city here. Galidium, I suppose. And we have completed our research. Ironworking. Now I can build Guybrush Threepwood. And my units have upgraded to iron weapons. Nice. So now they should be even stronger. Let's move these diseased corpses here back into the city. So now they have iron weapons. They're strength 8. And I think this is a great opportunity once we complete the plantation there to press our advantage against Duke Salus. Let me just heal this unit that I built. There we go. Okay, what is he at? Ooh, this city is gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy compared to the cities that I've had to deal with in the past. Wow, that's a walk in the park. I think he spent most of his forces earlier on trying to capture that city from me. So where do we go from ironworking? We have access to our second hero, Guybrush Threepwood. We might want to get into a little bit more magic. If we research some of these, we can build special nodes. Another thing to consider is stuff that gives us happiness. We have been having issues with happiness. I think drama might be a good way to go here. Theater, +1 from die. Not exactly that useful. How about trade? No. Okay, here we go. Sanitation. Ooh, yeah, that's the one. Then we can build baths. Baths give you 3 happiness for completing that building. But I built a lighthouse here. We're still unhappy. Let's do the carnival, I think. And hopefully next turn we can actually take this capital here. That would be pretty significant. Yeah. He hasn't added many more units to the stack overall. But we won't be able to fully bombard the defenses down with the unit, the 2 siege units that we have. But we're dealing a lot of damage there. Let's see what our odds are. 99.9. Those are odds I like. What is left? An archer, a swordsman, and a zealot. And we should have this in hand. What's in here out of curiosity? Temple of the Overlords. Nothing special. It's a nice city, but I think I'm burning it. Yeah, I'm burning it. 3 swordsmen there. Going to advance some of these units into the stack so that way it's not too vulnerable. I think that's the way I'm keeping it. Ooh, we have a crack in here. I could bombard it, but I really don't see the point. Let's finish the plantation if we can. Excellent. That's what helped us deal with some of the negative popularity that we were experiencing from some of our population. You know what we should do is build a fort right here, if we can. That would allow us to sail from inside this area to over there, which would be pretty convenient. Okay. Diseased corpses, just fortifying there for one more turn. And I think we're going to send this guy over here to... Oh, yeah, right there. Fort. Excellent. Constructed a lighthouse. I should build a greater lighthouse. I really should, because all my cities are coastal. So all of them will benefit from those extra 2 trade routes whenever possible. Especially since we can trade with Perpentok. We should actually have a resource, like trade routes with him now, because we're connected to his network, as you can see. I wonder if any of my cities are actually trading with him at the moment. Yeah, as you can see right there, Jubilee. At least 3 of my cities have trade routes. I mean, 2 of my cities have trade routes. So I think increasing those would also benefit us, even though we're not going to be trading with any other cities or any other civilizations. These cities, these guys need to be healed 1 turn. And these 1 turn. Okay, we're just going to have everybody stationed here and heal in 1 turn. Yeah, let's finish that fort there. Constructed the walls. Ooh, there is Guybrush. I'm considering it. Let's do a courthouse first, though. I actually should have probably built Guybrush in my main city. But I can always get Guybrush later, right? The Great Lighthouse will not wait. If somebody else builds it, then I can't build it. So I think we're going to do that instead. Everyone here is healed. Let's see here. They predict 4 turns to get there. How about with these 3 turns? Okay, I think we're just going to go directly through the land here. Through the enemy territory, not take a detour into Perpentok's land. This city needs growth. So probably a lighthouse. Did we build a lighthouse here yet? No. Yeah, okay, let's work on that lighthouse. I can't improve those 2 tiles until I get rid of the Krakens in here, which is the reason why I'm not getting rid of them. Is the worker gone? Yeah, the workers are gone. So, should we try to assault this city here from Duke Salos? Oh, we got our copper back as well. We don't have a lot of good units. Yeah, a couple of those galleys. We have 3. Okay, let's try it once. I'm gonna invade his territory. Losing 6 gold per turn. I realized I made a mistake there. I made a mistake. Should have bombarded him first. Okay, it's our first turn to sort of strike a real blow against Duke Salos here. What do we go for? Good old-fashioned damage. Reduce those defenses with our hill giants. Duke Salos is a pretty mighty foe. But I wonder if we'll be able to deal a blow against him here. Yeah, I have 1 promoted for against cities, but even then, his units are pretty strong. 60% strength. I think we're going to need more units. So I'm going to retreat there, and we're going to start working on a bigger forest. Or alternatively, I could bring this forest back home after completing the conquest of this city here. Not sure which direction I'm going to take. Oops, let's split these units up. It looked like something had a promotion here. Okay, it was another one of my rich lists. Yes, indeed. Okay, let's continue onwards. At least I wasn't this guy, right? If I was this guy, Perpentok was crowding him out the entire game. It must have been hard to function in that position. Okay, 1 step closer. Let's see here. Great Lighthouse has been built in a faraway land now. I was working on it. How dare you? Sir? Yeah, you. Yeah, I said it. Okay. Carnival's done in 2 turns. We don't really need the carnival anymore. because we okay. Well, this city needs some happiness. Yeah. Wow. +4. Seriously need happiness in that city. Okay. Sanitation's done. I think what I want to work on next is something that gives us better ships. So we already have optics. Maybe that's the best we can do. I guess astronomy would get. You know, it seems like we have access to the best ships already. It requires iron or mithril. We should be able to build a frigate at this point. So, I guess I won't be doing that then. Let's do currency. Currency is always good. +1 trade routes per city. Since I'm not getting the Great Lighthouse, I guess this would be a good compensation prize. Yeah. It was turned... Can no longer work on the Great Lighthouse. Lost production's been turned into gold. Let's build Guybrush Threepwood now. At least it's not a complete loss. Probably save some turns. I'll get my other hero faster. So let's see what the power is in this teal player here. Oh yeah, he's definitely dropped significantly. The good thing is that not everybody else is fighting against me. They're fighting against each other as well, which will hopefully keep them distracted and let me work my mischief. Oh no, oh no. I spoke too soon. Too soon! The Lonin are far too few. What's our Falamar to do but take his men and try to win some ships that he can crew? Yeah, so they're, once again, all at war with me. Yay! It looks like we're never going to have any sort of significant peace ever again, which could result in a happiness problem. I have to say, that could be a happiness problem in the works. But in between the peace announcements, let's try to get some kills in here. 99.5. Upgrading our diseased corpses is also another course of business as soon as we finish this war and get back home. We've got some iron weapons waiting for these guys. Boost their strength by 1. Always good. 99.6. It's turning into quite the elite army of diseased corpses here, who aren't so diseased. I should rename them the not so diseased corpses, because they're not diseased anymore. I cured them of their disease. Ha! Funny how that goes. Yeah, there we go. I hear a sweet voice whispering to me, "It welcomes your blade. Come and drink of it with me." So, I think she's out of the running. Ooh, there's an academy here. Too bad I don't care about this city. I don't want to defend this city. Let's just burn it. Rip. Okay, we got a whole bunch of workers here to delete. This time, I'm going to be going... Wait, no, I should actually do this first. Let's build the fort there. Yeah, you're going to hear a lot of peace being made. So if hearing a war horn going doo 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 annoys you, you might have to tune out for the next bit. I regret to say there's a lot of peace being made. The announcements are quite protracted. I've constructed a carnival. Yeah, we wanted to build more diseased corpses, and I wanted it to delete these guys. Delete. Yep. Delete. Come on, delete. Yeah, there we go. Okay, get ready for a big peace deal. Oh, that was the last one? Holy crap. I can't believe it. That was the very last peace announcement. Was when I ended the turn. Oh well. I made you suffer through all of them. We do have to get back to our territory now. And I think we need to focus on Duke Salos before he causes more mischief. Like I could press into... maybe we should do this city instead and try to get Razir back. Right? We could press into here and try to take it out. He only has like 3 cities in here, I think. And then this civilization only has 2 cities. This civilization has about 3. As opposed to the Infernal, I think this could be a very drawn-out battle. Another thing we can do here is the Amorites only have 2 cities. We could take... See, if I take the Amorites, although it just gives Duke Salos more opportunities. Yeah. I don't know. For now, we're going to bring these boys home. And we'll think about that in the next episode, which direction we'll push. What I could do, what I probably should do, is once I bring them home, just bring them all over here and overwhelm Duke Salis' cities. Like, we already have a decent stack on this side. I think with both of our stacks combined, we could do something impressive. Do you have all these resources improved? Yeah. Okay. I guess we're just wasting time building forts. I probably should delete those workers. I finished the carnival. The city is doing okay now. A boarding party. These units are so, I mean, okay, a frigate is 150. These are 120. I don't see the point in building boarding parties when I could just build frigates. If I wanted to attack, see, the unique thing about boarding parties is if a ship unit is adjacent to a land tile, the boarding party can attack it. It's a pretty lame kind of thing. I don't get the point of it a lot. And I'm somebody who has said before that the Lanin are actually a pretty good civilization for, like, tech-based civilizations or victories. Okay, that's nice. See, you can see here Perpentok's land expanded to cover this area that was formerly owned, which means that my rivals are not going to be expanding into that area nearly as easily, because that's what they do. They have like 20 settlers on call, and they're ready to expand into a new piece of territory the second it opens up. So hopefully we'll be preventing that in the future here. Or Perpentok's helping me prevent it. Yeah, it looks like we've completed another diseased corpse here. We're doing city attack promotions for that one. I think I'm at least bringing one of these ritualists into the city to do the healing. I think the rest of them can just fortify out here. And there we have another diseased corpse. We almost have 1,000 gold, so having a little bit of extra maintenance costs per turn is not going to cripple me. Let's move these. Wait, can I upgrade these to frigates? I can. Okay. That's where some of our gold is going. And then I'm also taking the Black Wind out, I think, and do some exploring. But first I'm going to increase the speed. It says increases movement by 1, reduces cargo capacity by 1. Neutral crew, skeleton crew. Okay, yes. We're going to promote for that. Now I have 6 movement points. Quite nice. Most of this land here is already improved. I guess there's just one mine yet to build. This city needs medical attention. Could build a sea haven. This reduces maintenance. Ooh. We're not really in a gold bind at the minute. I think I'm building the aqueduct there instead. I'm careful not to build too many units. You know, I don't need... If I have a well-promoted army, I'll take that any day over a whole bunch of units that are slowly draining my economy to death. So that's it. The frigate's going to stay there. Oh, that's something we could build. There's a frigate here to help take care of these krakens. Maybe I should work on that instead. Well, let's do some frigate building. Now that I think about it, that is actually quite valuable to me, because once I get those krakens out of there, then I don't have to worry about this area anymore. I can safely build workboats or fishing boats in here to harvest both the perils and the crabs. So I think, where's our troop at the moment? Right there. Almost coming home. I think this is where we're going to be leaving it off for today. It's almost at that hour point in terms of progress made. We wiped out 2 whole civilizations. So if we continue going at a similar rate, we should be finished in another 3 episodes, give or take. Yeah, those were pretty easy to do. I'm not sure, like, these 3 civilizations here are really closely connected to each other. So there are 3 there, 2 over here, that's 5. Who am I not? Okay, I'm not seeing Barry Brawl. I think he is in this area. That is the only other civilization that I would have to take out then, I think. So yeah, I'm happy with the progress made. It was a couple of episodes there, not a whole lot happening, spinning our wheels a bit, but we're finally making some progress here. And look, he took back my copper. We can't let this stand, can we? This city needs to go. It needs to go. And we'll have to focus on that next episode. So that's it for this one. Thank you very much for watching as always, and hope to see you next time.